guys, it's Savvy. Welcome to the second episode of Meet Me Monday, and this is Lily that's going to be in this video since she's sleeping. And anyway, for this second episode of Meet Me Monday, I wanted to go through my music library with you guys. I knew I wanted to do something with this episode that kind of went around telling you guys about the music that I like to listen to and maybe like my top 10 favorite artists and such. So I'm just going to be going through my music library that's on my laptop so I can kind of talk to you guys about that, and let's get started. Alright, so first off, I think I should just start with the genres that's in my music library, and it lists like from like on an alphabetical order or whatever, from 2000s pop to instrumental. And in my 2000s pop, that's just She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. And then in my instrumental library, it's the Piano Guys. And then so in between all of that, there's like alternative, indie pop, country, contemporary, hip hop. I kind of listen to just about everything except for anything that's in a different language. I guess that's all I would limit myself to. But some of my favorite artists would definitely be Hunter Hayes. He was an artist that I really got into country from then on. Back in like 2013, I had heard a song of his, and then I immediately loved his music after listening to his first album front to back after buying it. I just love his music a lot because, well, first of all, he songwrites. He writes all of his own music, and his first album he produced everything all on his own, but also with the help of producer Dan Huff, and I love his music a lot. And then I also love Halsey, who I haven't been able to get her most recent album sadly, but I hope to soon. I love her music as well just because she's also very honest, and she kind of speaks about stuff that people don't want to talk about at times. And then I also love Panic at the Disco. I got into them not too long ago. I haven't been into them since like I Write Sins Not Tragedies came out. I haven't been like a fan since then, but I haven't gotten to listen to any of their albums like all the way through, or any of Brendan Urie's albums all the way through, but I still do love his music from what I have heard. And then I also like bands like Rascal Flatts, and then I'm a huge fan of Ed Sheeran and Troye Sivan and 5SOS or 5 Sauce, whatever you call them. But yeah, I'm kind of all across the board genre-wise. In country, like my childhood was listening to like Keith Urban at times and such. Like, I say my childhood, but I mean like my mom always listened to country when I was younger, so a lot of the music she listened to, like Keith Urban and Rascal Flatts, that's always in my head, as well as like Whitney Houston and artists like that. If I had to like list my top 5 favorite artists, not from like the one I least like to the one I most like, those top 5 would probably include Hunter Hayes definitely, Taylor Swift, Halsey, Johnny Cash, and then Brendan Urie, of course. I say Brendan Urie just because he's the one that basically does a lot of the music for Panic at the Disco. Well, if not a lot, all of the music for Panic at the Disco, obviously. But yeah, I don't really know how to list them from least to greatest. I know I didn't mention Johnny Cash, but that's just because I don't have him in my music library for some reason. But I love a lot of his older music. I love older music in general. But yeah, those are like my top 5. Thank you guys for watching this second episode of Meet Me Monday. As always, please leave a like or a dislike down below. Please leave comments down below what you guys thought of the video and any suggestions for covers I should do in the future, or any comments that you guys may have. And please subscribe so you can come back and see more music, and I will see you guys next time.